HIMSS 2018 right here from the bright lights of Las Vegas as we're introducing you to our CommonWell Alliance members. Scott Adams here with you. And joining us now, Kashif Rathore, who is the Vice President of Interoperability at Cerner. And Kashif, with HIMSS 2018 marking a 5-year anniversary since the launch of CommonWell in 2013, what milestones would you say that you're most proud of as one of our founding members?
Thank you for introducing me, Adam. As Adam said, Kashif Rathore. I have responsibility in Cerner for interoperability services, and CommonWell is one of my actually areas where I do the development and also the liaison between the company as well as the Health Alliance. I would say in the last 5 years we've done a lot, and this network has provided, actually the alliance itself, the formation has provided us a concept. We've given industry a network. That's the first milestone, I think, to equate to, that we gave something in the absence of that we didn't have 5 years ago. Today our providers and EHR vendors and many more have the availability to a network. Secondly, I think the thing we did about CommonWell and care quality last year, that is great, because that's going to now promote the concept of networks, which makes it actually much more powerful. And the third part is that we're doing it for the people. Patient, for you, for me, making sure that my data is where I need it to be. I think those are really cool things, those are really great accomplishments. You talk some numbers. We've got about 90% of the EHR market. That's a great milestone. We've got about 73 million patient records available in the network. That's a great, compelling number. That means the network's continuing to grow and raise up.
Nationwide interoperability, the challenges that we all face, that Cerner faces, what is Cerner doing to maybe kind of bring that all together?
Sure. The nationwide interoperability, this is something, a journey we would like to all get to. And I think the barriers, there have been a lot of weight games, sort of like, hey, you go first, you connect first. So it's onboarding vendors and organizations and just getting them out of the normal routine of business. This is how we used to do it, is something we need to go hit harder and remove those barriers. There's some governance issues, there's some consent issues, how we manage organizational data sharing rights. Those are some areas where I think industry and our partners can use our help. So promoting that, I think, will be some of the barriers that we can remove and get some more collaboration and more adoption going. The concept of nationwide interoperability is actually the right concept. It is much needed, because I say this analogy that never an American who's born in one state probably will end up living or passing out or dying in one state. Because we're a very mobile society, we move around, and with the technology, it's actually becoming more and more frequent that people aren't living in one spot anymore. So our records could be in different places in all over the country. I'm an immigrant, I'm a naturalized American, so I have records across the world, and I would love to have that tie-in someday, that those are available to wherever I am, because that's where they're important, that's where they're needed, not necessarily back where I was born, because I'm not there anymore. So I do think that nationwide interoperability concept is the right concept. The only way to achieve that is strong collaboration, removing the competitive nature. Often we see that vendors will use this interoperability as a competitive sort of like, I can do better than you type of thing. And I think we got to get out of that. This needs to be for the American. It does not need to be for my P&L benefit.
All right, final question. What do you think the single most important thing is that people should know about CommonWell?
I'm going to give you a couple. Hopefully that's okay. The concept of CommonWell, the idea of CommonWell, I think having given that to the industry, we've given a great collaboration forum where vendors, as I said, other parties, the people that are in different businesses can come together and collaborate. And I'll tell you this, that this is not something just in the United States of America. I have had conversations with Australia, I've had conversations with United Kingdom, United Arab Emirates, other countries. What we've done here is given a concept of Commonwealth to the industry that's now replicating into other countries. People are starting to be I want to be like you, like Commonwealth. There's other networks that have popped up, and I think that in a broad sense, what the network offers us is the comparison that we just aren't like a patient data exchange anymore. We're also looking at use cases on how we could facilitate notifications, how could we integrate better security, how could we integrate better patient matching. Those things are not a typical HIE business. Those things are not necessarily an exchange network of today. I think this network is providing us ways to think that we haven't had before in the industry. And I think I'll leave you with this thought that it has actually, in my mind, it's transformed how we exchange patients' information, not data, but patients' information to better their care, to improve their care. That is the concept I'm going to leave you with, that it has given us one thing to remember, that we're giving you an idea, an institution that you could take with and extend and collaborate.
Kashif Rathore, Cerner, one of our founding members here of CommonWell. And to learn more on Cerner, we invite you to log on to CommonWellAlliance.org. Thanks so much.